My mom's high school friend is with us.
Be our guest, put our burdens to the test, and get ready for the show because our queens will do their best. You can tip or observe.
They're having a twerking contest right now on stage.
Who is ready to see them go through the twerk off? Let's go. All of you.
Ybor City.
After I'm doing my day, I'll see you, bitch! I got the food upstate.
What? This is not a jumbo. Did you hear? Pew! Oh, hi, Mikey.
Hi.
So, we're sitting by the fire outside, and it's such a beautiful night. And I was recently at the Dolly Museum in Florida with my mom and my brother. And you know how in museums afterwards there's a little gift shop outside? So we went to the gift shop and they have all the books there, and I was just kind of rifling through the pages, and one of the books was quotes from famous artists, and they were talking about how notice the sounds and it just changes your experience. And I remember from that moment I was sitting in the bookstore and we kind of tune out the noises, especially that I live in New York. People who come visit me are like, oh wow, it's loud here. I'm like, oh, I don't even realize, I just kind of tuned it, I'm just used to it. So ever since I was reading this book, it said to notice the sounds. It really changes your experience, because when you listen, like for example, that little shh of the chair that Mikey just dragged, and the crackling of the fire, and the sound of the train, and the crickets chirping in the background, and the cars driving by quietly, it just, you notice these things, it's opening your senses and experiencing the world differently. Be passionate about the little things in life and you'll be happier. I don't know, today we were riding our bikes and it was so nice, and I was realizing I was really taking in the senses. Smell, hearing, sight. The smell of the freshly cut grass and the feeling of the breeze in my face as I was on the bike. I don't know. Just listen to the noises, notice things that you wouldn't notice otherwise. When you're having a certain moment in life, soak in everything that's happening around you, the sights, the smells, the feelings. Write it down, write it in your journal. I love journaling. I've been like obsessed with journaling. 2016 was such an amazing year, and I wrote a lot of things down about it that I want to remember. Life is so amazing. We take so much for granted, it's true. Do you guys have any thoughts about this?
Lately, I just think I've been seeing that like we rely on sight so much, and it's like it's cool to watch like those BuzzFeed videos or something where like they do blindfolds, and then like I don't know, I watched some video where like they took away the people's sight and they did like this cute little like funny experiment thing, and then they're like, wow, like I don't even know where I am or what I'm doing, and it's like, I don't know, just thinking about the sound thing, like we need to listen and like take in everything from all of our senses. Sight isn't the most important sense. I think sight is the most important.
Yeah, because like hearing, like that really sucks if you don't have hearing. But I feel like you can like get around that with like notes and stuff and like reading people's lips. But if you're blind,
But they could have a really rich experience that the rest of us take for granted with their other senses.